Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is Hamza. In today's video, we are actually planning for a road trip from Houston, Texas to California in the trusted G500. We're gonna start packing. I'm gonna show you what I'm taking on the trip and what I'm leaving behind. But we are gonna be stopping at some really cool places along the way and also camping out, like literally camping in tents at days at a time on the way from here to California. We're gonna be stopping in New Mexico, Arizona, Utah. I think we may even go to Colorado. I'm not really sure, but it's all planned and I can't wait to show you guys and take you guys on this journey with me. But before we start loading up on stuff, I do need to empty out the existing stuff that I have in the G-Wagon. I have this old tent that I used on my last trip. I have an air compressor, I have a chair, I have a couple of pillows. All that is dirty. I need to get everything cleaned and we need to put all the new stuff into the car. All right, so we got our gear. Before we load everything into the truck, I'm just gonna give it a good clean, just to make sure that we start out with a clean vehicle, and then it's gonna get messy, but at least we started out with a clean vehicle. So let me start cleaning it up.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna clean the truck, and then we're gonna start loading the stuff. All right, so we're halfway there. Just walk with me. Clean the rest of it. All right, so the truck is clean. Now it's time to start loading everything up. Yusuf here is gonna help me load everything up. So let me tell you guys something. Always carry a full-size spare. So this spare actually matches the same tire size that I have. Well, you can't see it here. Let me show it to you guys on the other side. Oh. So this actually matches the same tire size I have on this side. And the reason is that if you ever do lose a tire, you should have one that matches it exactly the same. All right, Yusuf, let's start loading it up. So I think first thing that we can load up is probably the tent. What'd you say, Yusuf? Item, show them what it is. So this is something that nobody really talks about, but it is really important. So, all right, okay, let's start loading the rest of the stuff in. All right, in it goes. Find the spot. Yeah, that'll work for now, I guess. This, by the way, is an essential for every road trip, especially if you guys are going into places that you're unaware of. Here, let me show you guys what this is. This basically is an entire tool set, and if the truck ends up breaking down at any point, well, guess what? We have all the tools that we need to get it fixed. Also, something very important to carry with you at all times is the lug for your tires, just in case you ever need to replace them. Don't leave without this. Toolkit's in the car, spare is in. We're gonna load up the mattresses, clean it up a little more, and we should be all done. So on all the trips, make sure to get yourself a first aid kit. Should carry the basics, just any basics that you may need on the trip. Very important. This is going in the truck. The truck is starting to look half decent. We've kind of loaded almost half our gear in, half more to go. We have a couple of bikes as well. Those are gonna get loaded up outside and we should be good to go. And then it's just clothes and backpacks. So we got the G-Wagon half loaded up. I'm just gonna quickly run up, grab the other stuff, come back down and start loading it again. So I did load the car. I have the second batch, but I'm gonna have to rearrange the whole thing to fit everything that I have. So a little bit of rearranging going on real quick, okay? Okay, so let me show you guys a really cool contraption that I got for the trip. It's a foldable, look at that, 100-watt solar panel, and basically I can either put this on the roof of the vehicle or I can put this by our tent, and what it does is it helps us have power off the grid. And basically what that means is it'll help us charge our phones, laptops, and we have a little electric generator, and when we're not using it, we can use that solar panel to charge the generator. Isn't that so cool? I thought it was a vital piece of equipment. I don't know why I bought it, but we're gonna get to use it on the trip, and I hope I can show you guys and maybe even do a little bit of a review on what having a solar panel is like, whether it's a good investment or not. Truck's a little more loaded. We have some more stuff upstairs. It's all electric. We're gonna put that in last after we put our backpacks and everything in there. But basically, with all this, I think we're ready for the trip.
The next day.
Hey guys, it's day 2, and as you can see, the truck is extremely full. Like, I have stuff between the kids, all the way in the back. Everything is full. Say hi, Yusuf.
Hello.
And anyways, so we're getting ready. We're just waiting for Sana. She's gonna be here any second. Once she's here, we are ready to leave. So I will see you guys in a little bit on the road. You know it, but first we gotta do our Starbucks run. There's a little bit of traffic. Right, so we're driving, and look at these guys. These guys are doing it in style. They got the RV, they got the truck, they got the golf cart, and then in the back, they got the bikes. These guys are full circle, man. This is what I'm hoping to do one day, maybe, if I get into this. Our first stop, right outside of Dallas. We should be in Dallas, in Fort Worth, actually, in about an hour or so. And then we're heading to our next destination. Amarillo it is. So we're still driving. We're about 5 hours out of Houston. We haven't made a decision yet on where we're going. Are we going to Colorado Springs in Colorado, or are we going to Santa Fe in New Mexico? I really don't know at this point. We're still driving. We'll kind of figure it out, I guess, as we go, and keep you guys updated on what's going on. Third stop for the day. We're just filling gas and heading out. We're gonna clean up the car a little bit. It's a little messy from all the trash and eating and junk. We're just gonna fill up and head back out. But look, I see something really cool in the background. Let me show you guys. Got one of these mudding. You got one of these mudding type monster trucks here. Look at those wheels. Look at that exhaust. It's crazy. Hey guys, it's day 2. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I somehow made it to Colorado. I wasn't supposed to come here. I was supposed to go to New Mexico, but I posted on my TikTok and then everybody voted Colorado. So now I'm here. I guess I'm just gonna go where everybody tells me to go. And we are getting ready to purchase some equipment, fill up some gas, and head to our campsite today, which is gonna be so much fun. I can't wait to show you guys. All right, so we made it to Colorado Springs. This is a piece of the interior of the G-Wagon. The car is just breaking apart. I have a check engine light. I have an interior that's broken. There's something else that I'm not even in the mood of looking at right now. I'm gonna diagnose that problem once we get to our campsite, but we're almost there, a couple of hours, and we should be there. So next video is gonna be of us setting up camp. So second day, we couldn't go camping, and the reason is it's raining cats and dogs outside. It actually just stopped, but it's supposed to rain till about 11 o'clock. So we checked into a Hilton using my Hilton app just for the points, and now we're gonna spend some time, I guess, swimming before the camping. You know, you gotta make the best with what you have, and this is what I have right now, so I'm gonna make the best out of it. It's gonna be fun. This is how we're ending day 2. Unfortunately, we're not at the camp. We are in a hotel. It's been raining like crazy here in Colorado Springs, and I think we're gonna try again tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning, hopefully we're gonna see some camping. I'm gonna show you guys a lot of my equipment. Unfortunately, I couldn't unpack today, obviously, because my car is stuffed, and if I open the door, everything's just gonna fall off. So what I'm gonna end up doing is tomorrow morning, hopefully, when we get to our campsite, I will unpack and show you all the cool gear that I have, and these are actually essentials that you guys are going to want to look at for camping if you guys are thinking of going camping anytime soon. With that, good night.
The next day.
Hey guys, it's day 3. Today is the day we go to Pikes Peak. So we're going to go to Pikes Peak. We're going to look for a camping spot. Finally, I just put 125,000 miles on my 20-year-old G-Wagon, so we're going to see how many more we're going to put over the period of this road trip, but I'm guessing we're going to put quite a few miles on this truck. Also, I do have a check engine light. I do have some sort of a brake issue. I don't really know what it is. I'm going to diagnose that once we get to the campsite. All right, let's go. So hey guys, we made it. We finally made it. We're in Gardens of the Gods. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at right now. Look at that. Look at how magnificent all of the views are. These are Colorado views right here. Wow, look at that. This is phenomenal. Day 3, we're here. We just set up camp. The truck's over there. It's still doing well. I still need to diagnose a couple of minor issues that it has, but I will do that over the night. Tent setup. We got everything. We got our kitchen. I'm gonna go. We got our solar station, charging up our power station for our electronics. We got our fire pit. We got everything we need. and we are ready to go. So exciting, and the views are beautiful. I'm gonna show you the views in just a second.
The next day.
Hey guys, it's day 4. So we just camped at Twin Peaks Lakes in Colorado. We're actually heading back to Houston a little earlier just because of the forest fires that have been going on. We are on the highest alert right now, so we won't be able to continue our journey. And you know, we have 2 little kids, so we really don't want to risk anything. We were supposed to go to Santa Fe, New Mexico from here, but we've just decided to turn back and head back to Houston. So I guess the trip is cut short, but that means we're still gonna have a lot of fun when we get back. So what that means is we're just gonna drive back, and I'm gonna take you guys on the journey with me. We're actually back in Texas. We're gonna head home. I did manage to break something in the G, something new in the G. I have a broken fan clutch, and we're gonna head to Amarillo and see if I can source a fan clutch to install it. It's a pretty easy thing. I think I can do it myself. I don't think it should be a big deal. The only thing is it's Saturday, it's the weekend. I do not know if I'm gonna be able to source the part today, which means either I drive with a broken fan clutch and risk it, or I'm gonna stay here till Monday and try to source the part and get it repaired myself. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. We'll see where things take us, I guess, as the drama progresses. Good morning, guys. Here in Amarillo, Texas, heading back to Houston. The G-Wagon does have a broken clutch fan. It seems to be gripping still. It's not slipping completely. I am gonna try to drive it all the way back home, just because fires in Colorado, fires in California, fires in New Mexico. Those are all the 3 locations we were supposed to go. And we were fairly close to the fires, unfortunately. So we are gonna go back home. Now, we do have a hurricane hitting Houston as well. So hopefully we get home before the hurricane and the truck doesn't break down on me. Let's just say that. I don't think it will, but you never know. Anything can happen. Let's get on the road. Also, by the way, I did scan the check engine. The check engine was actually from the gas cap. So as you can see, I don't have a check engine. But listen to this. Happy engine for sure. It almost sounds like the sound is coming from here, from the alternator area, but it is the clutch pad. So we're gonna go home. It's 9 hours to get home. We're gonna try to get home, or as close to home as possible, and then I'm gonna try to work on the wagon and try to get that fixed. I think it should be a simple fix, from what I understand. As soon as I remove the fan, turn on the engine, that sound shouldn't be there. Noonie, say hi. Hello. Anyways, just need to get home at this point so I can sort everything out. I have my tools, I have everything I need, so that should be okay. So I'm an hour away from Dallas. I'm heading back home to Houston. Fan shroud is scratched up a little bit. The fan blades, I think, are moving back and forth. There's a little bit of play on the fan. So they're moving a little back and forth, which is why I don't want to turn it on right now. I will turn it on once I get home to make you guys hear what it sounds like. But as of right now, I've driven it for about 3 hours, you know, with stops, letting it rest, letting it cool. The clutches, I guess, in the fan to cool down. I don't know if that really does anything or not. But I am taking time and slowing down to do that. Now, the other thing I did want to tell you guys is a lot of you may be watching and wondering why this is happening. I mean, this is a very minor issue in the grand scheme of things, having that it's not a Sunday today, which it is, which means parts are not available, shops are not open. I really can't get it fixed, which is why I'm hurrying to drive home. And once I'm home, I'll be able to better diagnose the issue. Also, the check engine light is gone. I had a brake light that came on for a little bit, but that went off. I'm assuming just, you know, because I've been turning it off and turning it on so much that malfunction happened. But I mean, it's fixed now. It seems like everything is in order except for the mechanical issue. I don't have any check engine lights, and the fan should be an easy part to source. I looked at it online. It's a couple $100, the whole thing, the whole assembly. So I'm gonna go ahead and order it just so that it is home in the next few days, and I can either take it to a shop and get it replaced, or just replace it myself at home.